The IT security team and accounts team are pleased to announce that the request for computer access application is now electronic and can be accessed through the ECMC intranet. Please note that the electronic computer access application will only launch in Internet Explorer. From the ECMC intranet page, click Hospital Information Systems from the right. Click Forms and Orders. The computer access application form will be used for requests for access for individual users, and the computer access bulk form can be used if requesting access for a group of users. Click Computer Access Application to launch the electronic form in a new tab of your web browser. The options bar at the top controls the form. Previous, Next, and the page down and page up allows toggling between pages. A previously saved form can be opened by clicking Open. Click Download to create and save a copy of the form. Print allows the form to be printed. Reset will revert the form back to being blank. Zoom in and zoom out controls the zoom of the form. Attach allows attachments to be sent along with the form. Click Close to exit out of the form. In the computer access application, all items in red are required. Also, some items are required based on previous selections that are made in the form. For example, if an ECMC employee is set to Yes, then the ECMC badge number field becomes required. The system will not permit submission of the form until all required fields are completed. If a required field is not completed when submitting the form, a pop-up will occur stating which required field is missing. The top section of the form is for the user information for whom access is being requested. This section needs to be filled in completely and accurately. Correct and thorough completion of the form will ensure timely processing of your request. Please select which facility the user will need access to. Select which type of application is being submitted. Date received will auto-populate as the current date. Specify if the user is an ECMC employee or not. If user is not an employee, specify the employer or school of the user. The ECMC department contact provided here will receive the completed access form with passwords from the accounts team once completed. Complete ECMC employee badge number if user is an ECMC employee, or last four of the Social Security number if the user is not an employee of ECMC. This is how the user will be identity proofed for IT issues when calling the IT department. Complete the providers, resident, or medical student section if the form is being completed for a credentialed provider, resident, fellow, or medical student. Please note that paper computer access requests for providers will continue to be accepted for the time being. Please complete all fields as accurately and thoroughly as possible. Thorough completion of the form will ensure timely processing of your request. Complete the required application section based on the needs of the user. To select an application, put a check mark next to it, and then complete the row based on the requirements of the new user. Please complete the Set Up Account Like for all applications that have an option. This will reduce the amount of emails between the accounts team and managers inquiring about how a new user should be set up. Accurate and thorough completion of this section will ensure timely processing of your request. Page 2 is completed by the IT accounts team after submission of their request. Although the Notes section can be utilized to send comments to the accounts team if need be. The User Information section will auto-populate based on the information that was input on page 1. The middle section will be completed by the accounts team. Once the form is completed, it must be submitted to the accounts team. Please note that computer access applications can only be submitted by managers, clinical directors, or authorized approvers. Click next to a printed name to type in name. The date will auto-populate. Tap in the Click Here to Sign field to launch the signature dialog, where a signature can be added using the mouse cursor. Click Clear to re-sign or OK once complete. Once signed, click Submit to transmit the form to the accounts team. Each submission creates a tracking number that can be referenced later. The ECMC department contact listed on the form will receive an email notification once the application is completed. Do not respond to this email. Please contact the accounts team with any issues on the form. In the email, click the Here blue hyperlink to open the completed form. Please remember that this form can only be opened in Internet Explorer. The form cannot be edited any further, so click View Read Only to open the document. The accounts team will complete page 2 with the new users' usernames and passwords based on the required applications that were selected on page 1. The accounts team can also send back comments in the notes section if necessary. The bottom section will be completed by the IT staff member that completed the form with the name of the staff member and the date of completion. If the request is denied for any reason, the reason for denial will be listed here as well. Please contact the ECMC Help Desk at extension 4477 with any technical issues completing the form.